Hello, my name is Mijano Solorzano and I'll be presenting today regarding the 2012 Republican nomination. So, what is the Republican primaries? It's the process where the Republican Party participates in primaries, caucuses, and state conventions in order to select delegates to attend to the 2012 Republican National Convention, where delegates cast their votes to their preferred candidate. A total of 1,144 out of the 2,286 delegate votes is needed to become the Republican Party's nominee. So, who were the 2012 presidential candidates? The main ones were Mitt Romney, governor from Massachusetts, Ron Paul, United States Texas representative, and Rick Santorum, United States senator from Pennsylvania. So, what happened in the Iowa caucus? It was mainly known as the 8 vote loss in the Republican nomination of 2012. Being Iowa the very first contest is primordial for candidates to win this caucus. In 2012, the Republican Party faced a controversy within regards to the vote count on the Iowa caucus. Mitt Romney, Rick Santorum, and Ron Paul found themselves in the middle of this controversy. In the first count, Mitt Romney appeared as the winner in Iowa for 8 votes above Santorum. Yet, after 2 weeks from the caucus, Santorum's campaign claimed belated votes. Results showed that Santorum was ahead of Mitt Romney by 34 votes, where Chairman Matt Strong claimed a winner cannot be determined because results from 8 of 1,074 precincts could not be located for certification. So, what happened with Iowa's votes and delegates? So, it was determined by that none of Iowa's 28 delegates will be bound to any candidates as a result of the January 3rd precinct caucus. As in 2008, the state delegates will be elected at district caucuses and at state conventions, which is scheduled for later in the year. The January caucus will elect delegates to the council convention currently scheduled for March. This was stated by Chairman Matt Strachan to the New York Times. So, the New Hampshire primary. Although Santorum technically won the Iowa caucus, Mitt Romney did not stay behind. In Tuesday, January 10, 2012, Mitt Romney won the New Hampshire primary. Romney won New Hampshire by a double-digit margin, accumulating 97,532 votes with a margin of 39% and a total of 8 delegates, leaving behind his opponent Ron Paul, who managed to gain 56,848 votes with a margin of 22.9% and 3 delegates. The New Hampshire victory gave Mitt Romney momentum and the lead as a front-runner candidate. So, Mitt Romney builds momentum. After his close success in Iowa, his victory in New Hampshire, and his victory in the Nevada caucus, Mitt Romney gained momentum and became the favorite among the Republican Party. This helped him gain media coverage and subsequently to increase his candidate profile. He persuaded his voters into believing that President Obama's policies had been a complete failure and that he would lift America's economy once again. The brief momentum helped Romney achieve 46% of conservative votes. So, in Super Tuesday, Romney and Santorum were shoulder to shoulder fighting for voters, delegates, coverage, and supporters. Nonetheless, while Romney achieved a 38% from the 99% of Ohio's precincts, Santorum achieved a 37%. Mitt Romney took advantage of his momentum and achieved a great number of his Mormon supporters, who made up of 1/4 of the GOP caucus goers, and also 70% of votes of who gave priority to electability. Romney managed to win most contested Ohio, Vermont, Massachusetts, Idaho, Virginia, and Alaska. Santorum won in Tennessee, Dakota, North Dakota, and Oklahoma. So many voters were divided whether Romney was the best fit to defeat rival Barack Obama or if Santorum's conservative ideologies would be enough. Nonetheless, Romney managed to win about half of the 419 delegates up for grabs on Super Tuesday. He has won in New Hampshire, Florida, Michigan, and Ohio when he absolutely needed to. The amount of delegates Romney won clearly put him ahead of all candidates. With Texas allocating its 155 delegates proportionally, Romney had to win just 38% of the votes to finally nab the GOP nod, a mark he clearly easily win with over 70% of the vote. After a long race, Mitt Romney surpassed the 1,144 delegates with his victory in conservative Texas, surprisingly surpassing Santorum with 900 delegates. In May, Romney secured the Republican presidential nomination and confronted President Barack Obama, who was fighting for his second term. Romney versus Obama. Romney won Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, South Dakota, Texas, Wyoming, Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Missouri, and some other states, while Obama also won California, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, New Mexico, New York, Delaware, Illinois, Hawaii. This, in conclusion, gave President Obama the popular vote and electoral votes. President Barack Obama won a total of 332 electoral votes and a total of 65,446,032 popular votes, while Mitt Romney won only 206 electoral votes and a total of 60,586,084 popular votes, giving the candidature to President Barack Obama. Thank you.